Hey everyone, Steph K here. So today's video is going to be about the shampoo I use and yeah, just little tips and stuff about washing your dreadlock. Now I just washed my dreadlocks this morning, so they're still really wet. So yeah, they are still drying. So I just wanted to go through the process I did to find the shampoo that worked for me and that I liked. Now, something you have to keep in mind is that, everyone's hair is different, and everyone's going to have different opinions about this, and there's no right or wrong shampoo that you should use. It's totally like a personal preference. So don't feel like you have to use these products or you have to use a dreadlock shampoo and stuff like that, because it's really irrelevant. Like, shampoo's shampoo, and it's the same. Like, there's no right or wrong way to make dreadlocks either, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm just going to show you what I found was best for my hair. And yeah, so when I first got my dreadlocks, if you saw in my other videos, I used a brand called Naughty Boy, and that dreadlock kit also came with a dreadlock shampoo bar, it looked kind of like a soap bar, and you used it for your hair. And I used it once or twice, and I didn't feel like it did much for my hair. It felt like I was rubbing soap into my hair, and I just wasn't. I don't know. It was just weird. I don't feel like it really worked that much, and I still had like some dandruff residue on my hair as well. So yeah, that one didn't really work out for me. I just used my own shampoo that I actually used with my hair before I had dreadlocks. Yeah, you really don't need to use dreadlock shampoo. You can use the exact same shampoo if it works for your hair and your scalp. Then you can use the exact same shampoo you've always been using. For my dreadlocks, I was using this brand called Organic Care, and this is just for normal hair. And yeah, and it's but it's Australian owned and made, and so are the other products I'll have here, so if you don't live in Australia, this video might be a little bit irrelevant to you, but you can watch it anyway. So yeah, this is like all sourced from plants, and it's also a vegan shampoo. And so yeah, and it's awesome. Like, it suds up really well, and yeah, it just smells really good too. And I've used this for a couple of months before I actually had my dreadlocks, and I loved it so much. But when I got my dreadlocks, I was like, oh, now I have to use a special shampoo, and I tried the shampoo bar, but it didn't work out. So I resorted back to this, and it actually really worked. And it didn't leave any residue at all. So I do recommend using like an organic based shampoo. Now, after that one, if you saw my last video where I dyed my dreadlocks, you'll see that I used this product, the Sukin conditioner, to mix the dye with, and to dilute the dye with. Now, the conditioner is really good, and I'm going to use it maybe like once every couple of months just to condition my dreadlocks, because they do get a bit dry. But yeah, as I said, everyone's hair is different, so this is just what works for me. So yeah, that's actually a really good conditioner, which I recommend you can use as well. Also Australian owned, so I don't think it'll be overseas, I'm not really sure. So I liked that product so much that I thought I would go out and get the same in the shampoo. So that's the shampoo, and I did try it once. It's really strong scented. Like, I don't know what it smells like, but it's really strong. Anyway, but it's also a vegan shampoo as well. And I tried it, and I found that it didn't sud up very well. Like, it wasn't very soapy, and I didn't really like that. And once I rinsed it out, it just left my scalp feeling a bit dry. So I still got a full bottle. So I've only used it once, and yeah, I didn't really find that it worked very well, but I found the conditioner worked beautifully. I don't think I'll use this product again. Not for shampoo, unfortunately. I went back to Organic Care, and I've been using this ever since. But then I found that over time my dandruff got worse and it was really itchy and irritating, and I would have to maybe wash my hair once a week with this product. But then I found that the same brand has a scalp care anti-dandruff shampoo, and I was just like, hallelujah, seriously, because this is my favourite hair care brand ever. It's absolutely amazing, and oh yeah, I was just so happy when I found this product, because I just needed something that little bit more designed for scalp care, and so I found my Lord and Saviour. So I've been using this one. I've used it twice and it's amazing, and it leaves no residue at all. It takes all the dandruff out. Like, I can scratch my head now and there's no dandruff there. Like, it's amazing. I'll just give you some tips that I use to wash my dreadlocks. It did take me a couple of goes to really get used to it, because I had absolutely no idea, and I had watched a lot of dreadlock washing videos on YouTube and things like that, but I don't know, I could just never do it the way they did it. And so yeah, all I do, I kind of just, if you're using the liquid shampoo, I just use bits at a time, like little bits at a time, and I go from one side of my head to the other, and I like separate the dreadlocks and like wash in between the dreadlocks and scrub them, like, and like kind of massage the shampoo around. And so I do that, and yeah, you do have to be prepared after you've washed your hair and after it's dried. You do have to be prepared to do some maintenance if you want to, because your roots do get very loose just from the excess rubbing, that's all. So I'll probably be doing that tonight when my hair's dried. So yeah, once I've kind of put the shampoo like in my hair, like separated and sectioned my hair and rubbed it in, I kind of just grab a little bit more in my hand, and I just go like from here, and I kind of grab all my dreadlocks together and kind of squeeze them all together, do one last quick rub off the scalp, and then I just rinse them out. Rinse them very, very, very thoroughly, because you want all the residue and everything to come out, and you want to make sure the dandruff comes out as well. Really soak them, and yeah, really rinse them really good, because you don't want to leave any dirt or anything there when you've just washed them, so make sure you do that. Yeah, and about drying your dreadlocks, I used to dry mine with a hairdryer, and if you saw one of my previous videos, it didn't work out too well for me, and my hair just went really dry and really brittle. I know that normally does happen to dreadlocks, and I know, like, if you have broken hair, it's easier for dreadlocks to form, but yeah, I just wasn't loving it, and I felt like the hairdryer was just making it so much worse. And so even with my scalp, like, I felt like, I don't know, it just wasn't working. So I'm pretty much just air drying my dreadlocks and using a towel. I did have a towel here, but it's gone. And it might not look wet. People always ask me this, like when I go to the beach or the pool or something, people are like, oh, your hair doesn't even look wet. It's really wet. It's really heavy. Like, it may not look like it on the outside, but in the core of the dreadlock, it's still very wet, and it like drags my head down. Like, it's very, very, very heavy. If you want to dry your dreadlocks by a hairdryer, you can, but just be careful. Maybe use it on like a cool heat, the cool function, I guess, just so you don't do more damage to your hair. Sounds pretty like hypocritical of me because I have dreadlocks and my hair's already damaged, but yeah, I don't know, I just don't like using a hairdryer. So yeah, just to recap, I recommend using a organic based shampoo, if a vegan one preferably, just because, you know, we don't want those products still being sold in our shelves, so keep that in mind. Make sure you get one that actually cleans your hair and actually looks after your scalp, because that's the most important part of your head that you need to keep clean when you have dreadlocks, because it's vital. Like, your new hair is going from there, and you don't want to have dandruff and residue on your scalp at all. So make sure you do get one that actually accommodates your scalp. You can use an anti-dandruff shampoo if you want to. You don't have to, but I found that ever since using the this anti-dandruff shampoo, I haven't had to wash my hair as often. It doesn't put dandruff in my hair, like it keeps it away for longer. So that's something to consider. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my recap of how I came to find my shampoo for my hair. Yeah, as I said at the start, like, everyone's hair is different and everyone's opinions are different and everyone's needs are different. So this video was just based on my needs and what I did for my hair. Hopefully you kind of took something away from it. Hopefully it helps you find your next dreadlock shampoo, especially those who are just starting out having dreadlocks. It's hard to kind of find a shampoo that you like. For my Australian dreadheads, I do recommend the Organic Care Anti-Dandruff because it's amazing and I really love it. It's the only one that's really worked for me. If you have like any recommendations of other videos I should do, you can comment below because I'll take them into consideration. I really don't know what to do next. Probably dread maintenance. I say that at the end of every video but never get around to doing it. But I promise one day I will do it. I will. Trust me. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.